we've represented the Okaloosa County Tourist Development Council for 21 years. When Kathy said things changed considerably, I can tell you that for the first 19 years there was considerable oversight, considerable accountability, a great deal of which we were asked to have a role in. I can tell you Darrell Jones wanted to know where every penny was every second of every day, and we had to adjust for it every month.
Yeah.
Mr. Bellinger, when he came in, said he no longer wanted annual plans, he wanted seasonal promotional plans, and that was how he was going to run his business. He also told us that he did not require or desire our help managing his budget.
Tell me how it is that Zimmerman came about asking for $48,000 from the county to buy Porsche.
Okay.
So when I talked to him, he said, I had a great deal on a Porsche. It's with a friend of mine, a dealer up in New England. I'm going to send you an invoice. I need you to bill us back for that amount. I'm going to tell you exactly what I want that to say. And then I need you guys to cut a check to the dealer by a certain date. I believe it was like August 20th to finalize the deal that he had with the dealer. And I want the agency then to develop a promotion around this to give away this Porsche. I want this to be a, as he called it, a viral marketing idea, something that would get a lot of exposure.
But Mr. Bellinger, as several people have told you here today, was very strong-willed in the way that he did things. He wanted things done his way, and there were times he was like a steamroller to make sure that that happened.
Questions?
Was at the time that you were asked to send an invoice to justify a reimbursement to your firm for the payment of a Porsche, and when that invoice didn't have the word Porsche on it, didn't make any reference to an automobile, at that time when that occurred, was there any human being that worked for you that said, this is strange?
I probably can't answer that because of the timing. Was it strange? Was it strange working with Mark, period, in the way that he wanted things done? Yes. But I can tell you, as I said earlier, Mark would send an email saying, this is how I have to have it done. So if you're dealing with a client, and again, we had no relationship with the county, the only client we had was there. Now, because of the relationship, you know, as the TDC member said, they never heard the word Porsche. We didn't hear it until after he'd already negotiated the deal.
One final follow-up, Mr. Chairman.
Final follow-up.
I mean, I think what I understand from your testimony is you in fact did know it was for a Porsche when you sent the check to the Porsche dealer, but I mean, I think what is obvious to everyone in this room is that your agency made a great deal of money based on your relationship with Okaloosa County. And to preserve that relationship, you had one contact, Mark Bellinger. And so if I can finish my question, what was going on is you were making a lot of money working with the county. Bellinger was your contact with the county. And thus, you would have done or behaved or paid for or described things on an invoice however he asked you to, regardless of how improper it might have been to make these payments with public money. I mean, isn't that what was really occurring? You were just doing client management, and you would have done whatever it took.
Well, I think there's two parts to your question. One was saying that we made a lot of money. In the auditor's report, it says between us and Lewis, we made $12.1 million. That's wrong. We made 7% of the total spending of the budget. We made no more than $38,000 a year as a fee from him. That was it. There was no $12.1 million. We made $38,000 as a fee. If Bellinger had asked us to do something, like when he came to me and asked me about the house, and we said no, if it was not in the best interest of that county, no, we would not have done it. We did that because it was based on viral promotion. The county did not have the funds at the time to go out and buy media to the extent that we had bought it in the past because bed tax collections were so low. So his concept of doing a promotion around a vehicle was a good concept. Doing it around a Porsche was a bad idea. And we told him that.